Favorite in the Ivy League, 3-1 on the season. Both of these teams coming off of wins their last time out. For Yale, a 16-13 win at Denver, and Cornell, a nail-biter, getting the game winner with 1:52 left from the stick of Aiden Blake, a 16-15 win at Penn State. Penn State, the only loss for Yale this season, it will be the Bulldogs starting. Fast start last time out. First 6 against Penn State on their way to the 16-15 win, but here Yale on top early. Brandon here early in the first as Yale has dominated possession, in large part thanks to their defense, causing turnovers and really keeping Yale on the offensive end of the Sholkoff field off the face-off. That one controlled by Nicholas Ramsey. Ramsey, 52.3% on the season. He's taking on Angelo Petrakis for Cornell, who's at 52.4. So even matchup on the goal of the season. He had a couple against Penn State. And here off the face-off, scooped up, controlled by Yale. Up top, Sitelli, not just the 5 goals, 11 shots on goal against Penn State. That was more than twice as much as any other Cornell player. And something, when I talked to Cornell head coach Connor Busick about it, said that he's really looking at this game as one where he hopes his offense can be more patient in the offensive zone and picked the best on offense. Those are the words of Connor Busick, Big Red head coach. And while his play hasn't popped the stat sheet over the first 4 games of the season, he's starting to. His Brandau couldn't corral it in. Taken away. Doria has got 1:12 left here in the first. And right, nice job off the draw as Ramsey has it. Plays, ground balls, face-offs. Well, face-offs went 7 for 7 in favor of the Bulldogs. Ground balls also in favor of Yale, 17-12 in the first. But again, a 4-goal run helping to counter some of those other numbers. And Big Red on top, although looking to improve in the face-off area. Not here, however. Nice job by Ramsey to win it once again. Giving the... With the assist going to number 13, Brad Sharp. He scores out Cornell. So Sharp picks up the assist as Brandau is able to pick up his 16th goal of the season. Once again, a face-off win by Ramsey. I mentioned how in his first career goal here at Sholkoff, the Ivy opener for the Bulldogs. And on the game, Mitch Rothstein taking now the face-off for Cornell. So a rough start for Angelo Petrakis. Good start for Ramsey for Yale, looking to continue it here. Some contact. It'll be Yale controlling off the hold. Eschbach passes on. Who has a goal, picks up an assist. The first goal of the game, but 11th of the season for Aiden Blake. He had the game winner. 1:52 left against Penn State, but now Yale looking to counter. On the turf. Scooped up, but there's an errant pass, and now at midfield, Michael Long made an effort for it. Still on the ground. Stick is on the turf as well, and Cornell controls. Big Red. But now Silos will try the face-off for the Big Red, looking for a solution in that aspect of the game, and here's Silos, who's able to come away with it. It's been a terrific face this season because there isn't that one person you can focus on. And now the Big Red starting to spread the wealth. And now we are on to the third quarter, and the face-offs have been an issue for the Big Red in this contest, trying a few different players as well. And it looks like Silos is here to take the face-off for the Big Red. And once again, though, face-off win by Nicholas Ramsey. So he continues Yale's dominance in that category. For the Big Red on the afternoon, Licciardi with 2 goals and 1 assist. 2 goals on 4 shots, 2 goals on 3 shots on goal this afternoon for Licciardi. An effective and efficient afternoon for Licciardi, but here another face. 10-5 Cornell with the lead here in the third. Blake, a hat trick. Aiden Blake for the Big Red, scoring the latest. Actually was a man-up goal just as the penalty was about to expire. Faceoffs has been an issue for Cornell. Petrarca is back on the faceoff for Cornell. The big unassisted goal for Kirst. Cornell able to control. Yale has controlled this afternoon. Angelo Petrakis, though, back in for Cornell. Again, strong afternoon for Nicholas Ramsey for Yale. Big Red looking to close out the victory so far this season. Cornell outscoring opponents 21-15 in the fourth quarter of games. Yale has actually been outscored at 13-9 by opponents. And off the draw and off the turf into the stick of Harrison Bardwell. Now for the Big Red, 3 players with hat tricks. Piatelli 18 goals on the season as well. So does Blake, Kirst, and Piet. An outstanding day on faceoffs. Possession key for the Bulldogs from here on out, and it's going to be Ramsey who helps them get it here as Bartolotto has his stick fall in half on the turf here at Sholkoff, but a turnover as the Big Red take it away. Bardwell. Goal for Tevlin. And for Tevlin, his first of the game. Third of the season for the senior midfielder. And more possession. Another great job by Ramsey. And the saving grace in this game so far for Yale. We'll see if the Bulldogs goal. Hines got his first of the game earlier. His first career goal. Now the freshman with a pair in this one. Off the draw, once again Ramsey. And again, it's exactly what will face off for the Big Red. The face-offs, while tilted in favor of Yale all afternoon, haven't really come back to bite the Big Red until here in the fourth, and it could continue as Ramsey dishes this one off. Alexander gets it back to led Yale 12-5. A 5-goal run, and not just the 5-goal run, but the time. 5 minutes and 38 seconds. That has allowed Yale to get back into this one. Also, the work on the face-offs by Ramsey has been key to it for the Bulldogs. Here's Silos for Cornell on the draw, as Cornell has alternated face-off men looking for control. Silos with it. An underrated, huge play in this game for Cornell. Now lead. Once again, Ramsey will take it on the face-off for Yale. Silos gets his stick in on Ramsey. Silos on the face-off. Petrakis, Cornell's main face-off man, but it'll be a face-off violation in Yale. Game with 3:24 left to go. By no means did we think earlier this quarter when Cornell finished its 7-goal run that we'd be at this point. Credit to the Bulldogs, credit to a young Yale team